Hey, what's up, everybody? I should like turn this down a little bit, but this probably won't be too loud. Um, Probably sooner or later, I'm gonna have like a little studio area, so I can do this properly. But yeah, what a game. Bucks won by 10, so for the first time, since October, they a little bit of a winning streak. So yeah, 123, 113. At one point, it looks like I think it was somewhere in the third quarter that looks like the Charlotte was going to come back, and yeah, like I said, what a comeback. Then all the rest was like with the Bucks, and especially you have like Giannis in restricted minutes, but at the same time you have a lot of people stepping up. So like, although I'm it's decently enough, with Miles Turner with the rebounds. But I'm glad, there's times, he's going to the paint and like taking it in. So that's always a good thing. Probably what he needed, because he don't always need to be behind, shooting threes and stuff like that. And just thought, that's a little bit better for him. Like there's times take threes, and there's times you need to just take it in. You know what I mean? So I'm glad he's doing that, but at the same time, it's like maybe somebody may got in his ear and be like, you should play like differently, not just always wait by the 3 point line. Like you can go out there and like at least try to get low, like the offensive rebounds. So I'm glad they're working on that. And Gary Trent Jr. was out for like 2 games. He returned today and he seemed fine. So nothing to complain about. So it looks like he got a little bit of a stroke back. So hopefully this will last tomorrow, which is the game that we're gonna go to see the Bucks play the Washington Wizards. So a first time in a long time, the Bucks play a New Year's Eve game at home. There's sometimes they was playing like New Year's Eve games on the road and thinking like, why they can't just have that here? So that's a good thing, because normally here in Milwaukee, you always have the Harlem Globetrotters do like 2 games in New Year's Eve, and this year, yeah, they changed it. So what they did, and I thought this was a better idea for the Harlem Globetrotters, they decided do their shows the day after Christmas. So I think that was like better suited for the Harlem Globetrotters to do that than New Year's Eve. So, but that's just me. Quarter status. Charlotte did end up winning that quarter, 25-26, and I think, okay, that's not the highest that Charlotte scored, but that is the lowest that Milwaukee has scored. Second quarter, the highest both teams has scored, 38 Bucks to 40. Charlotte did win that quarter, but I think the Bucks did end up having. I think it was like they was up by 3 or they were down by 3.5. Third quarter, much better, because it seemed like their weakened point was always the third quarter, but that was not the case. 32 for the Bucks to 23 Charlotte, and yeah, that's the lowest that Charlotte has scored. Then you have fourth quarter, Bucks did win that one as well, 28-24. Thank God for that. So we're gonna go with team status. Then we're gonna look at player status. So I'm trying to hurry up with this, so I apologize. I ended up picking up a shift at work, so I gotta be there in this recording. It will be like an hour, so it's only gonna take like 30 minutes from where I'm in to get there. So let's see. Good field goal percentage by the Bucks, 44-84 with 52%. Charlotte, 40-93 with 43%. Very good 3 point shooting. Both teams did, decent. Bucks with 16-34 with 47%, and with Charlotte, 17-46 with 37%. So 37%, yeah, that's not too bad. Very good free throw shooting, and I think it was Giannis, the only one that missed like 2 free throws, or I think he missed one, then somebody else missed one, because he wasn't at the line that much. So what am I talking? 19-22 with 86% from the free throw. 16-20 from Charlotte with 80%, so not too bad. like I said, this is what's killing them. Offensive rebounds and no defensive. Not that. No, they got like defensive rebounds, but they got to do a little bit better. And I'm saying, they should get the offensive rebounds so, you can stop the other team trying to get that whole bunch of defensive rebounds. And it's just like ridiculous at the same time that, you got good like rebounding like duel like with Turner, Giannis, Bobby, and you got Kyle Kuzma too. That's also a good rebounder. So I don't know. This really got to change. So you have 5 offensive rebounds by the Bucks, 17 offensive rebounds from Charlotte. So that's one thing that Milwaukee got to do. Defensive rebounds is 26 and 30 defensive rebounds by Charlotte with 30. Both teams did good in assists, 29-28, but the Bucks were over that. Better steals by the Bucks, 9 steals to 5. Blocks is a little bit better. I think Miles Turner ended up having 3. So 5 blocks and 3 blocks. They're doing a little bit better on turnover. So there's probably like a few that I'm just like why did they do this? So 9 turnovers by the Bucks. Like I said, pretty decent. A little at least much better. 13 turnovers by Charlotte. Bucks had 14 points off the turnovers, and Charlotte had 20. Both tied on fast break points with 18 apiece. Points in the paint. Good thing, Bucks doing better there. Not besides Giannis, but other players got to do that as well. 48-44. Yeah, we don't even talk about fouls, but hey, for once, no technical fouls. The largest lead, let's see, Charlotte had was 12, and Milwaukee had the largest lead of 13. Percentage lead, whatever. Okay, now let's go to player status. Sorry about this. You're probably going to hear this conversation. Hello? Oh no, things fine. I'm just saying that is my appointment still this coming Monday or is it next Monday? Oh no. I just wonder it so I can just like set up and all that stuff. So no big deal. Just need to know. Okay, it's the 12th. Okay, just wanted to know. Thank you. Bye. Okay, got that settled. Anyways, let's look at the box scores. I guess Bucks are first because they're the road team. Yeah, no surprise. Giannis with only had like 25 minutes because right now he's on minutes restriction and he's gonna be on minutes restriction with tomorrow's game and on Friday's game, which they're going to face the same team again for the final time this season. So, next 2 games, Giannis will be on minutes restriction. 24 points. He tried that 1 3-pointer attempt, but ended up missing during the last minute of the game. 11-16 from the field, not too bad. But then again, I'm just going to excuse this like a minute restriction. So, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Like I said, much better. But as I said, people double team and triple team you, pass the ball. So that's good. Only 2 turnovers, which is, a little bit better than normal. 1 steal, and had 2 offensive rebounds. Miles Turner, like I said, I like the way, he's scoring more. 23 points, 7-12 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, which is much better. And perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw. So Giannis did miss 2 free throws. Okay, besides that, 6 rebounds. I would like to see Miles Turner, get at least 2 more rebounds, like at least average like 8 rebounds a game or something. 1 assist, 4 blocks. Oh, okay. I thought he had 3. He had 4. Wow. So he was a blocking machine. And I did saw like 1 point he did, running up and like get the block. So they were huge. And yeah, also, one offensive rebound. Kevin Porter Jr., did really good. And wow, he played the most minutes. But then again, type of player he is, so why not? Anyways, 15 points, 6 to 13 from the field, 1 to 3 from three, perfect 2 2 from the free throw, 5 rebounds, 11 assists. So he had a double double. So that's pretty good. Hey, 3 times the vote for the NBA All Star today. Vote Kevin Porter Jr. in. Like I said, 11 assists. Only 1 turnover, so not too bad. 2 steals, 1 block, and 1 offensive rebounds. Ryan Rollins with 13 points. Kind of like bad shooting for like field goal rise, 3 of 10, but 2 of 4 from the field, and only missed 1 free throw, 5 of 6, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and the most turnovers in the team with 3. So yeah, gotta be careful. Or at least I'd like to see 1 to 2 turnovers off of Ryan Rollins. 2 steals. And from the bench, probably 2 people we can talk about from the bench. Yeah, I don't know why they only played Jericho Sims like 2 minutes. So, because his rebounding would have been very useful. Bobby Portis, led the bench and led the team with 25 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3. So pretty good. Perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw, but sadly only had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And Kyle Kuzma didn't have a good game. But Gary Trent Jr., like I said, his return, 9 points, 3 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. So, at least there's something there. And I forgot, Ryan Rollins had 2 steals. Let's see. AJ Green got a steal. Kevin Porter got 2 steals, and Giannis got 1. So it was mostly like a starting line effort. So, and they really need to play Jericho Sims more. So this is the one of the few things I hate about Doc Rivers is like you gotta at least put a big man in there, not just I don't know. It's just like that guy's be a little bit better. And right now, there's a petition to like fire like Doc Rivers. It already got like was it over 1,400 likes? So yeah, that's crazy. Like I agree with y'all, but yeah, because there's still some things that he still needs to improve on. So it looks like maybe that ain't gonna change. But what more can we do? Oh wow, Miles Bridges only played 7 minutes, so he must have been got injured during the game. Probably some of the parts I probably didn't catch up on. So, anyways, Moussa Diaby, 14 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 9 rebounds, so near double double, 3 assists, and 2 steals and 1 block. And wow, 6 offensive rebounds. That's crazy. Brandon Miller led the game and the team with 31 points, 9 of 22 from the field, 3 of 12 from 3, 10 of 12 from the free throw, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds. Let's see, Malel Brawl. It's like they got their two people that can like take up. But then again, with Miles Bridges incident, like he got injured, so it's like one of those things. Who knows? So maybe Ball, Miller, and Bridges will be their their big 3. Only time will tell, and it's just a wait and see. Anyways, Malelo Ball with 26 points, 9 to 23 from the field, 6 to 13 from 3, 2 2 from the free throw, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. Yeah, 1 steal, and had 1 offensive rebounds. Let's see. Yeah, 2 people to talk about that from the bench from them. Yeah, Colin Section. I forgot they had him, and he's been like a bright spot for them. 16 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw, 1 rebound, 8 assists, and yeah, 1 offensive rebound. Then you got Josh Green with 10 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 2 7 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And it did have 1 offensive rebound. And the shocking thing is, Pat Connaughton did not play. So, yeah, I'm kind of shocked on that one. I didn't know they'll talk about the next time these two play each other, but we know the next time they play. Oh, okay. So I see they did it differently. So of course Friday. Let's see. I think Milwaukee. Are they back on the road? I believe. Yeah. Oh no, they're back in Milwaukee for the final game. So yep, they got them on Friday, and of course tomorrow, like I said, their next game will be against the Washington Wizards. So some at one point either Thursday or Friday, I will talk about that game. So just need to get an opportunity, to find a date. So yeah, Bucks, they really coming up on Chicago, so to be in the play-in at least. So speaking of which, let's look at the standings. And like I said, final score 123-113, Milwaukee Bucks over the Charlotte Hornets. And let's go to the standings. Let's see. Oh, only 4 games today. Ain't that something? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm really trying to hurry up. So and Detroit's still up there, and the Knicks is very close. What's going on? Okay. Oh, I say I know she's at 4-10, so I'm kind of aware that I closed tonight. Boston third, Toronto, then Orlando and Miami. That's rounds up to 6. With Orlando, Miami tied for that 5th spot. Then you got the Sixers, Cavs 8, Bulls 9th, and oh wow, Atlanta 10th. So they just gotta hope Atlanta lose another game. They'll be at least like inside the play-in. But then again, things can change between now and the end of the season. So who knows? They might magically like move up to the maybe 4th or 3rd seed. You never know. Or they'll be a surprising team that's in the in play the in play tournament they do before they set up the official playoffs, and because it'll be something they win the whole thing through that. So that'd be kind of surprising. So. And yes, Indiana Pacers with the worst record in the NBA. Then, of course, you got the Thunder with the best record in the NBA. Then you got the Spurs. I'm still stunned that the Spurs are up there. Then you got Denver, Houston, Lakers, Timberwolves round up there. They're 6. Phoenix. Then you got Golden State. Then you got Memphis and Portland that's in the play-in. So maybe Portland will probably will make a move. Maybe they'll have opportunity. Maybe they'll pass Memphis. They probably will have an opportunity to pass Golden State or Phoenix. Okay, like we said, we want Utah Jazz to play much better. So we're hoping they still keep that up. Dallas Clippers, then you got the Kings and the Pelicans. So okay, stats, season leaders. So sorry guys, I'm really trying to hurry this up. So hopefully I have the time that it gets up to you on you guys by sometime today, which will be December 30th. Top 5. No Bucks player are in it. Rebound wise, no Bucks in the top 5. Assists, no top 5. Blocks, I think Miles Turner is in the top 10, but not top 5. 3 pointers made. Oh wow, yeah. Because last time, I think Portis and AJ Green like in the top 10, but probably will look at that and steals. Of course, no Bucks players. Okay, so we're just gonna look at 3 pointers made. So maybe it's to see like who's in top 10 out of the players like Portis, maybe Kevin Porter Jr. is in it as well, and wait a minute. Wait, none of the Bucks are in the top 10? Oh, yeah. Let's see if we go by percentage. Let's go by percentage because that's just like how many that was made. So that probably wouldn't make sense. Yep, Portis is in third. So the top three in 3 point percentage. So which is good with. Oh wow, 47%. AJ Green number 9 was about 45%. So got 2 players in the top 10 that's good in 3 point shooting. And let's see if anybody else is in the Okay, Ryan Rollins is tied. He's got 40%. So yeah, that rounds up to 60. So at least we got 3 players that's round up in the, 3 players that's in the top 50 at rebounds. 2 of them in the top 10. So that's good. Once again, guys, we appreciate y'all watching. Please, like, subscribe. Trying to get 1,000 subscribers, so please, show the support. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will give away some stuff. You never know what it's going to be, so stay tuned. So please subscribe. Wrestling Fans Speak Out.weebit.com. So check out the website for like upcoming events, wrestling wise in the Midwest, and all that other stuff. Also, thank our sponsors. Midway Wrestling Collectibles and Gray Scott Sports Cars. So check them out on our sponsor page. And we're also a proud sponsor of Maddie's Mary. Give them a check out if you want to, donate to the cause for them, like to help families grieve with the loss of a baby, infant child. So, help them out. Also, sponsor Legacy Pro Wrestling on their show that's coming up in, I think it's like 3 weeks from Friday. Sometime next week we will give out, a pair of tickets for that show. So yeah, you guys you want to enter in that. So you're gonna check on the Arthur Smith page for that one. Slamming Championship Wrestling, we're a sponsor of them for their February show. So probably sometime mid-January and early February we're gonna give out like 2 pairs of tickets. So one will be in January, the other one will be sometime before their show. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Man up, woman up, face up. Checking on mental health. Until the next video. If I don't do a video later on, Happy New Year. And welcome to 2026. So thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, you have a good one.